Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ochopedia. Today we're playing Chicken Police at our In the Spotlight series that we do. You can see the top of the screen that all of the games that we in the play. I hope you're doing okay. How are you doing, guys? Just in the comments below. What are you doing? Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Okay.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny. Sonny Featherland. An investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes. Older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Okay. Games and static are pretty cool, by the way.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Huh. Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Okay.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Aren't we all?
I don't even know what these papers are. That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Okay, chicken police. What's this?
I don't see color. We used to be star cops a few years ago. This is one of the most beautiful. I must be cautious. Who exactly are
I'm not somebody important.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate...
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more.
You've been thrown into deep waters.
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for...
You're not very...
Yes, excuse me.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers, isn't that big?
Please
Okay.
don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland.
You're right. Sorry. Did you come along?
I took the subway.
Yeah. Well, I think I...
This is quite
Why did you come to visit me?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid.
So, she...
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, but we avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no? How did you get this out?
You know, my mistress has...
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have...
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective.
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face?
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone...
Lucky for you, Deborah. What exactly did you...
I expected your help.
Oh, that's very...
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough
No question about that.
and has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it. This is just too...
Please think again, Mr. Featherland.
Do you think you're...
Not in the slightest.
Then why...
I just can't say no to...
Would she hurt you if you...
No, of course not.
I see. Have you ever felt...
Honestly,
Great. Because that's exactly...
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you.
You know, I get that a lot.
Do you like happy?
Not in books or movies. But in real life, it would be nice for a change. But this is Clawville. Not many happy endings around here.
I knew you were a romantic.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then...
Yeah.
Tell me,
Because my mistress...
should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are...
Damn, what can I say to...
Look, I didn't mean to back.
You have a way with words, sweetheart.
No, not for the world.
Smart ass. Be honest and...
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler.
Ibn Wessler, the kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Okay, that's not
Behind that... Why don't you take it?
Please.
Well, okay.
I know them more well. Please write this right inside of me.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me...
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like...
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy...
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko.
Let me guess. Mr. West.
Exactly.
20 years experience, ma'am.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Maybe I'm just old. She doesn't seem so dangerous. My wallet and my last...
Five.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, any...
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic... Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home?
Of course, Sonny.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, okay.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Well, look at that.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're unlocked.
Oh, God. That clump...
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still...
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant...
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another race...
I'd love... Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Officer Jardine. One of Blood Boyle's favorite. Mort, you scabbiest beast.
It's Morty to you, Sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just...
Did that ever bother you?
Listen, Sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh?
Where's your little lap?
Jeff is a good boy, Sonny.
Oh, God, spare me the details.
Oh, of course, if you sing me. What could I
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you...
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you.
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you...
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf.
Hey, careful with her. I'll try to...
Sonny.
Holy
wild ones. Look,
Hello to you too, Bosco.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window.
I'm still a cop for another 121 days.
All right, all right. No need to bite.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them.
Looking for Marty, eh?
Well, I don't think...
Let me give you some advice.
It's not that simple.
No worries, pal.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird.
Every day's a holiday since...
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file?
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first, I'd like to talk to...
Like always. You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
I'm really not in the... This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
Oh!
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just a personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You...
Okay.
All right.
That's what I want to hear.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, I only...
We could visit our...
Ooh, and...
If it comes to that...
Oh, yeah?
Those were... You don't have...
Okay. Sonny, there's a little...
Not so little, and it smells too.
Well, it seems...
Oh, yes, we can. You...
What?
Just kidding.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely...
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino.
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting...
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin.
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood.
Only on paper, and you know that very...
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up.
Your coffee breaks usually end up in
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear.
Oh. How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get...
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck.
I see your...
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to...
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good for...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you letting up...
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint.
That's...
Get...
shut up, Marty.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boy.
I'm afraid you're alone.
Hey, don't make...
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys.
We're big birds,
Okay.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Look at these two simpletons. For the wild god's sake.
I already tried, but no
figures.
How many days did we have?
About 3, I think, before
You crashed it. Don't blame...
That's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging concrete.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that. The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried. Hey, pal. Can you hear?
Ugh, the place is...
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle...
That's for sure.
Hello, boys. Now, get...
Hey.
Hey,
No, you don't, because...
If there's still life in you when you're full of...
Ah, it's going well, so...
We're just here for a coffee, Zip.
Nothing's like old times.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's...
Shit. All right.
We haven't been anywhere yet.
Everybody's going somewhere.
Tell me, how much...
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind.
Holy hell. Wessler?
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a...
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost...
Only a favor.
Okay, I'm in. So, Ibn's...
Love will kill...
Seems like everyone...
You're one to...
Huh? Why? Have you ever been...
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who...
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark eras.
Roger that.
I've gotta say, you...
Yeah, after you...
Look, I'm sorry.
Baboon, not...
Whatever.
Sonny, watch your beak.
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd say...
Mind your tongue for... So, about...
Well...
No, Zip. I mean...
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball.
You didn't...